Hello everyone. Welcome to Akriti, Art of Mathematics, Simple Mathematics classes. I am Sudhir MK. In this class, I am going to discuss about index numbers, and this is index number class 1. In this class, I am explaining about index numbers, its type, characteristics, uses and limitations of index number. Daily, we read about the relative changes in the prices of commodities, volume of trade, industrial or agricultural production, import or exports, stocks and shares, the national income of a country, bank deposits, cost of living of a person, and so on as compared to previous period. We read all these changes and we compare these changes with previous period. These facts are described using the index numbers. In index number, we study this type of relative changes. The index number was constructed by an Italian, Mr. Carli, in 1764 to compare the change in price for the year 1750 with the price level in 1500 in order to study the effect of discovery of America on the price level in Italy. Index number was constructed by Mr. Carli in 1764. Initially, index number was designed to study the changes in the price level or the purchasing power of money, but today it is used in all the fields. Just as a barometer measures the atmospheric pressure, index numbers are helpful in measuring the pressure of economic and business behavior of the economy of a country. So that's why index number are called economic barometer. Barometer is used to measure the atmospheric pressure. Same type, index number also indicates the changes in economy and business behavior of a country. So therefore, index numbers are called economic barometer. Index number act as economic barometers. Index numbers measures the pulse of an economy and act as barometers to find the variations, that is fluctuations in economic conditions of a country. So next we see definition of index number. Index numbers are statistical devices designed to measure the relative changes in the level of a phenomenon, that is variable or a group of variable, with respect to time, geographical location or other characteristics such as income, profession, etc. So index number is a statistical device designed to measure the relative changes. Next, it is one example. If index number of price of milk product in 2020 as compared to 2010 is 130, means price of milk products in 2020 has increased by 30% compared to 2010. Now here it is given index number is 130. That indicates that if milk product cost 100 rupees in 2010, now its price is 130. So therefore, increase in the price is 30%. Now here 2020 is the current year and 2010 is the base year. Now here we take 2 years, one is base year, another one is current year. The year selected for comparison is called the base year and the year for which comparison are required is called the current year. We are comparing the price of present year, that is called current year, to some previous year, that is called as base year. So current year means present year comparing to some previous year, that is called as base year. Next, we study different types of index number. In index number, we have simple index number and composite index numbers. In index number, we have simple index number and composite index number. Let us see what is simple index number and composite index number. Now, simple index number. When the variation of a single item is being studied, the index number is called simple index number, or it is also called as univariate index number. Here we study variation of single item, so that is called as simple index number. So next it is composite index number. When the variation of number of items is being studied, then the index number is called as composite index number. Now here we take many items, not one item. We study variation of many items, then it is called as composite index number. So simple and composite. Simple means we study variation of one item only. In composite index number, we study variation of many items. Next it is price relative. Now price relative is the price in the current year. It is denoted by P1, expressed as the percentage of the price in the base year. In price relative, we compare the price of present year and price of base year, and here we express it in percentage. So that is price relative denoted by P, and it's given by current year price divided by base year price into 100. So price relative denoted by P and equal to P1 by P0 into 100. P1 is current year price, P0 is base year price. So next we take one example. If price of a commodity is rupees 10 in 2015 and rupees 25 in 2020, the index number of price for the year 2020 with respect to the base year 2015 is P equal to 25 divided by 10 into 100, that is 250. Now current year price is 25 and base year price is 10. So therefore P equal to current year price, that is 25, divided by base year price, that is 10 into 100. So it is 250. Now here the price of the commodity in 2020 is 250% of the price in 2015. Price of an item is rupees 100 in 2015. Its price in 2020 is 250 rupees. Next it is quantity relative. It is the ratio of quantity of commodity in the current year. Current year quantity is denoted by Q1 expressed as the percentage of quantity in the base year. So base year quantity is denoted by Q0. Now here we compare quantity. So therefore it is called as quantity relative. Therefore quantity relative denoted by Q, and it is current year quantity divided by base year quantity into 100. Q equal to Q1 by Q0 into 100, where Q1 is current year quantity, Q0 is base year quantity into 100. So next it is value relative. Now here we compare the values. It is the ratio of the value of the commodity in the current year, and it is denoted by V1 expressed as the percentage of the value in the base year, and base year value is denoted by V0. Now here we compare value of current year and base year. Current year value denoted by V1, base year value is denoted by V0. Therefore value relative V equal to current year value divided by base year value into 100. So it is V1 divided by V0 into 100. Value means product of price and quantity. Current year value is current year price into current year quantity divided by base year value is base year price into base year quantity. So therefore V1 by V0 into 100 can be written as P1 into Q1 divided by P0 into Q0 into 100. So this is formula for value relative, and value relative is denoted by V. So next it is characteristics of index number. We study characteristics of index numbers. First one, index numbers are specialized type of averages. So it is also one type of averages. Second one, index numbers are expressed in ratios, but for comparison purpose, they are expressed in percentages. When we calculate index number, we write in ratios, but they are expressed in percentages for comparison. Third one, index numbers study the effect of factors that cannot be measured directly. Now, index numbers study the effect of factors that cannot be measured directly. Next one, index numbers facilitate the comparison. So, using index number, we can compare price, value, and quantity of different items. So, next we study uses of index numbers. First one, index numbers simplifies the data, thus facilitate comparative study. Second one, index numbers are used in studying trend and tendencies. Index numbers are used for study trend and tendencies. Third one, index numbers help in measuring purchasing power of money and also used for deflation. Next one, index numbers measure change in cost of living of different group of people. Next one, index numbers are used by the government to frame suitable policies regarding fixation of bank rates, allowances to government employees, license to new firms, imports, exports, taxation, etc. Next we study limitations or demerits of index numbers. First one, since index numbers are based on the sample data, they are only approximate indicators. Second one, there is a likelihood of error being introduced at each stage of the construction of the index numbers. Third one, while constructing index numbers, the quality of product is not taken into consideration. We do not consider the quality of the product when we construct index numbers. So next one, like other statistical techniques, index number can be misused to get desired conclusion. Next one, as customs, traditions and habits of people vary from time to time, it is difficult to assign proper weightage to various items. The customs, tradition and habits of people, it is not same. It is varying from time to time. So therefore, it is difficult to give correct weightage to each item. So next one, many formula are used in construction of index numbers and the different formula give different answers. So next we see types of index numbers. First one, it is price index numbers. Second one, it is quantity index numbers. And third one, it is value index numbers. So next we say price index number. The price index numbers measure the changes in the prices of articles in the current period as compared to that of the base period. And it is denoted by P of 01. In price index number, we compare only changes in the prices. Price index numbers are subdivided into two classes. Price index numbers are again subdivided into two classes. First one is wholesale price index number and second one is retail price index number. So wholesale price index number and retail price index numbers. We say what is wholesale price index number. This price index number gives the relative change in the wholesale price level. So in this wholesale price index number, we compare the relative change in the wholesale price. So next one, it is retail price index number. This index number indicates the relative change in the retail price of various commodities. Now here we compare the change in the retail prices of various commodities. Next it is consumer price index numbers. Consumer price index numbers, known as the cost of living index, is a specialized kind of retail price index. So next it is quantity index numbers. Quantity index numbers indicates the relative change in the volume of the goods produced or consumed or distributed. It is denoted by Q of 01. So next it is value index numbers. Value index numbers indicates the relative change in the total money value of production. And it is denoted by V of 01. That's all in this video. I will continue this chapter explanation in next video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe the channel for more video notifications. Subscribe my YouTube channel, Akriti Mathematics Classes. Thank you once again.